So those Fraxidus goons are here in Jinjo now? Things are more serious than I thought. Beats me. I've only ran into some bozos before. Those wackos are hell.
They use mechanical manipulate seeking power.
That Scar guy you mentioned sounds like he's on a...
Hey, I don't know what he wants from us. But
I still can't I went over the files.
What happened to the village in the end?
Don't worry. The crooks were brought to justice and but I didn't find anything in the files.
So Scar really did take her away. If only we could
I'm so lost. Why did Madame...
That Scar went there to tamper... You mean the Fraxidus was planning to tell you something about what had happened in that... Madame Magistrate, her token was a warning that...
How so? You mean she's got some...
Or maybe she prepared...
I don't think...
The legendary... If all of these have something to do with your true identity... Yes, he will always be the rover we know. No matter...
That same old TD. Come to think of it, the sundial...
Mr. Mortefi said it's an intricate puzzle box. Yes, it's the 12... Now we have the Shichen of Wei, and...
So, Rover, you gonna try it now?
Symbols on the larger disc represent time, and we need to... It's working. And the symbols on the smaller disc represent direction. We have Tielong of the East, White Tiger. It's not working.
Wow, you really solved it! Wait, I don't think it's something we're allowed to see. Quick, Yang Yang, we should turn around. Come on, just go ahead and see what's written inside.
I see. The Grand Libraries in Huanglong are renowned for the Grand Libraries are vital for Huanglong's data security.
Kinda like a big piggy bank inside the city hall?
Yes. You'll find the rover. If you need to visit the Grand Library in Jinzhou first, there is a strong second. You must be...
So you're super important to Jinzhou? Maybe... Wow. I think we stumbled upon a real big shot when we didn't even know it.
What's the matter, Rover? Something wrong with the sundial? It is Jinzhou's political center, and it's also where the city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. It's a popular... Why do you ask, Rover?
See? What did I say? Covert ops. Real confidential stuff Come on, Yang Yang. It's just a one-on-one meeting with Madame Relax, relax.
I guess you're right. We'll be waiting for you.
passage. As I expected. A hidden passage. As I expected. That must be the entrance to the database. A part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. It seems I have a puzzle to solve. Guess I will... I see. The control panel here does look like so to gain access to the database, what is that sound coming from behind the symphony? This must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the symphony? Part of the score holder just lit up. As I expected. The drum over there seemed a bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path. A new walkway has shown up. Seems I will need to look for more summative. Tacit discords inside the city hall? No, they are not real. It must be some kind of digital simulation. It seems... I suppose it's that sound. This is the second sonodisc. I should bring it to the symphony. The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more It seems locked. Guess I'll need to activate the other one first. So this is the right way to go. I'm being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing. The drum on the other side has unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave, just to be safe. The music I just heard, it must be the sonodisc. Here it is. Time to deal with the guards. Chico's City Hall is the political hub. I've retrieved the 3rd sonodisc. Time to head back. An unexpected discovery. Another platform. The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways. This feeling. I am being watched. Must be another sonodisc. This is the 4th missing note. Almost there. Now the water is all gone. One last note to go. This is the last one. They've prepared quite a welcome for me. Huh. Huh. No hesitation.
Huh. Leave it to me. Photosynthesis. Roll for me.
Swift and resolute. I have the last sonodisc ready. Time to go back to the Symphodi. Now I should have access to the database. So this is the Grand Library. I'm not seeing anyone here. Well, it wouldn't hurt to browse the art.
Thank you for leading the way, Rover. What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Huh. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why. Seems like a trap for me. Interesting. Do you think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere. One with the sound. Disperse. No hesitation.
Blue. Roll for me. Photosynthesis.
Fury boils. Inferno. Safe distance advised. Burn! Burn to ashes!
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Strike from the shadows.
Leave it to me. Listen up. Life is in everything.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound. I sense your weakness. and resolute. Moment of resonance. Strike from the shadows. One more time. One with the sound.
Roll for me.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound. I sense your weakness. One with the sound.
Photosynthesis.
So you knew I was following you all along, huh? My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid of all these pesky little helpers around you, can I? So you've joined hands against me with Miss Magistrate here. It does hurt my feelings, you know? You're always so popular.
Are you all right, Rover?
Of course she is. How could I ever have the heart to hurt her? Consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover. I trust you haven't forgotten our conversation earlier. Choose me. I'll tell you everything you want. Huh. Then as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something is still missing. I've solved the puzzle, the discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast on two other symbols. The black tortoise of the north to the city hall. And time reads, the Shichen of Cho, in the wee hours of the morning.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover. An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please, yes. The Sentinel of Jinjo is currently absent. Correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity. When a Legion's sentinel goes absent. Jinzhou's sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. Yes, our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. I can sense his memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly. Unfortunately, I haven't. I can precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to resurrect the Threnodian in advance. They must have discovered your value, likely from one of Jue's prophecies. Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture him, the Fraxidus won't be that much of a threat to you for the time being. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation. Thank you for your trust, Rover. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens. Impressive, Rover. The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened. They are the enemies of human civilization. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster. Indeed, you have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble. Those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord. The Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will, and you, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian. Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who seeks to uncover your true identity. This could be a helpful lead to pursue. Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue. You mean the unfinished statue of Jue? I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help. Rover, the memories of which you speak. As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories. Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly happened in the past. In other words, you may be the person mentioned in our records. The unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust. Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented to live hundreds of years without any sign of aging. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns. Sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last piece of information pointed to the Northfall Barrens, where you should find the Threnodian. I pray you will find your answers there. A Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou. Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero. I'm just presenting whatever lead I have about you. Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated. But please, do not feel up. They are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should— I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so, you deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your true identity. I appreciate everything you've done for us. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist in whatever future decision you make. You can leave if you ever need me again. You need only— Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound? Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say, huh? While I'd love to tell you another story, let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate. I'm getting bored already.
Very well. You will answer only—
Sure, why not? What do you want to know? Our goal has always been the same. We want you to join us. Forces battle over you, causing all this strife. And yet you remain unaware of your own worth. Are you really that naive? Whatever. Our interest in you is not affected by such trivial matters. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? A sentinel such as Jue can predict and correct. We merely wanted to topple the set future built on lies. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? The Threnodians. They hold the key to our ideal. Together, they will bring us the— Sure, why not? What is the lament? Disaster? The lament brings death. Reverberations that will be reflected— Oh, sure, why not? What do you want to—
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodi. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join—
How confident you sound.
Thank you for your concern. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, unless
I'm not the only overseer in Jinzhou, right? I have answered all your questions with full honesty. You can try to stop us with all you have. Now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue.
about Jue. What else do you—
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam.
How dare you? Madam Magistrate,
No.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more? We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
Watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms, and I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Or Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou. It is responsible for assisting Jinzhou's magistrate, while I am the final decision maker. Without the assistance of Jue can predict the future. And up to this point, while justice may not be universally agreed upon, for that, in addition, Rover, to the awakened one. When raindrops fall, I suppose so. General Jian is currently bad, but since you won't need to go there, I know you're here for. Have you heard about the It's an organization shrouded in mystery. Upon your awakening, but please don't worry. The Black Shores developed a special lament prediction system. While operating, they have been monitoring the situation in Jin thanks to their extra help. My meeting with you and this Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person. Yes, I suppose this photo is yours to keep. Rover, are you all right? I see. The Black Shores must have a deep connection to your past. Since you are likely being closely monitored, I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you if this is my promise. Yes, please leave it to me. Sanhua.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me.
Understood. Should I continue protecting them?
No need. Both Chan Li and I will be.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but she just faced an ambush in the Central Plains.
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn her about if she runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood. I will, my lady. No matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
She decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person. Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the
No detail is too small. I'm sure she understands. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet her in person eventually. So, what did our captive from the...
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected. But you don't seem all that...
Can't say I am. I had...
Where was it when you last sensed?
It was... in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City...
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived.
I'll find Jue and bring it back.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap.
I understand. I will not let anything or anyone disrupt the peace.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, his words only could... I am the magistrate of Jinzhou. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. The fight between me and Jue is only a precursor. My job remains unchanged.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous. The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, this time, I shall be a pawn in remember. I will always stand by your side.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.